En el 2021, Laura Sanko se convirtió en la primera comentarista femenina en un evento de la UFC en inglés. Como analista para Dana White's Contender Series, ella ofrece experticia y experiencia junto a otros analistas legendarios. Como artista marcial de toda una vida, Laura compitió en MMA profesional antes de pasar su carrera al micrófono. Hoy nos enteramos de su éxito y de cómo está inspirando a otros en el segmento Dentro de la UFC.
MMA has been completely life-changing for me. I fell in love with the idea of going from someone who didn't feel powerful to someone who could be powerful. It's never been about being famous or turning this into some giant career. It was always about how martial arts made me feel. After college, I kind of went through some stuff in my personal life. I was depressed at the time, to be honest. I knew I needed some sort of physical outlet where I could just go and not think about the other things that were going on in my life. Martial arts had done that for me in high school, and I thought, okay, if it did it for me then, it can do it for me again now. MMA became therapy for me because you literally can't think about anything else when someone's trying to punch you or when you're doing jiu-jitsu and you're in the middle of a physical puzzle. It made me feel powerful. Invicta was like the crown jewel of women's MMA. Like that was the top of the mountain. There were no women in the UFC at this point.
Laura Sanko, her primary strengths, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, ground and pound.
I got that kind of big show feeling. The lights felt much brighter.
Making her professional debut tonight, she is facing Laura Sanko.
I made a great first impression. I went out there, got the finish in the second round.
Sanko on the back looking for a finish.
It's a run.
There's the towel.
Yeah,
Sanko victorious, hometown.
I thought that it was gonna be, on to the next. And boom, surprise, pregnant. Shannon Knapp, the woman who owns Invicta, said, hey, Marloes Koenen's gonna be in town. Would you be comfortable doing an interview with her during the broadcast? I said, yeah, but you do know I've never talked to a camera before. I've never held a microphone before. And she's like, no, you'll be fine.
What do you think about what Invicta's been able to accomplish in the past year?
I think it's amazing if you see where it came
My
from.
first foray into television, it was just a quick 3 or 4 minute interview in the middle of the broadcast. Shannon called me again to make it a more permanent, ongoing role.
I'm here with our winner, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. I'm here with a once again victorious Megan Anderson.
Being so close to someone right after they have a huge life moment, to be able to help them communicate their story, I think I fell in love with that.
I'm here with our reigning and defending champion, Tanya Evinger.
I never expected to be kissed on national television, let alone by another woman.
Holy Tanya Evinger.
That Evinger kiss went viral. I think it was part of the reason why the UFC took notice. I think they appreciated how I handled it. My first UFC assignment was 2016. It was so exciting.
The main event between Alex Caceres and Yair Rodriguez is an intriguing matchup, to be sure.
By this point, I knew I wanted to do MMA television. Anybody that knows me knows as soon as I know my path, that's what I'm laser focused on.
Proud to be joined by my broadcast partners, former UFC lightweight contender Paul Felder and Laura Sanko joining us in the booth, in addition to the multitude of other responsibilities you will have tonight. Welcome.
Why not? Why not? I'm ridiculously excited to be here. I've been a part of every episode of the show, so to be an even bigger part of it, sign me up every day of the week.
I've spent the last 14 years in an MMA gym, so I'm well aware that in order to earn the respect in this community, you just have to show up and you have to do the work.
I feel that she fits the role perfectly. She comes with great info, a sense of humor. She's a pleasure to be around. What more do you want?
I get messages, fans saying, hey, my daughter saw you on television. She saw you calling fights, and we'd never seen a female, color commentator before, and it just opened up a conversation that I was able to have with her about her being able to do things in male, dominated spaces. I wanted to be a respected voice in this sport. Comes back to that sense of power since I was a little girl. Sitting in that seat and having that headset on scratches that itch. To have notched out this little piece of history does give me a lot of satisfaction. I do want other women and other girls to see this and know that they can do it too.